Next is cardiovascular. So in the functioning of the heartbeat or the cardiac activity, there is many systems that are in between the cardiovascular. So we have to study to how these medicines work in cardiovascular and other diseases caused by cardio in the heart. So the heart is a muscle that requires oxygen. You know that there is nutrients, there is action potential to function. So in this portion we're going to discuss that the heart has need oxygen and it need nutrients and the action potential that has been generated from its own neural signals. So the heart has its own conduction system. So that is a new discovery that the people don't find about the heart has this own neural system that people before the 19th century thought that the heart is connected to the brain. So the brain is not connected to the heart. The neural signals that are not connected to heart. So heart beats on its own neural conduction system. So the systems allow it to contract anonymously. So heart has its own neural signaling. So their cardiac activity is coordinated. To be effective, the atria and ventricles must be contracted in a coordinated manner. The activity is coordinated by heart's conduction systems. So the entire heart is electrically connected by. So we're going to discuss about the neural signaling or the entire heart electrical connection. So there are gap junctions. Gap junctions allow potentials to move from one cell to another. So the gap junction is the junction where the action potential moves, and in intercalated disc it is supported by synchronized contraction of cardiac tissue. So the in intercalated disc it is supported synchronized contraction of cardiac tissue. So it is supported and it is synchronized contraction of cardiac tissue. So you can see the disosomes, you can see the gap junction where the action potential flows from this disc to the disc another disc. So these two discs are connected or synchronized contractions of cardiac tissue. So it helps in the contraction of cardiac tissue. So if the action potential passes through the gap junction, the contraction is enabled. So the muscular system identifies this electric current, or the contractile cell identify the SA nodes electrical current. You can see in this is, so the interconnected disc is between these gap junctions. So there is many intercalated disc between the heart's contractile muscles or cells. So this current passes through the one disc to another through these gap junctions. So action potential generated in the SA node is passing through the gap junctions or interconnected disc. So the contractile disc has the potential to contract. So the membrane potential of autorhythmic cells, you can see that is the potential generated. The potential is different according to the length of the contractile cells. The potential become different. You can see the wave difference. So that is the myocardium act as a functional symptom. So the heart has its own electrical or neural signaling. It does not require heart's